My name is Hong Yi, and I'm from China. I live in Shanghai. My biggest interest that has continued for the longest is Chinese martial art. So speaking about the beginning of me starting my interest in martial art, it was quite interesting and accidental. So first, it was my father's wish for me to be manly, to be like tough. So he found one of his colleague whose high school classmate is a master of Taichi, who is actually the heir of the Taichi. And then he asked him to teach me. So he sent his best student and also sometimes himself teach me. So at first I wasn't having quite a choice, but I said it would be cool, so I just tried and I joined. But at first it was very painful and hard to do it because at first I just keep practicing the same movements. I just practice squats, same kicks every day for 2 hours every day, and it was very dull. And the worst of all is when you have to stretch. And I screamed so loud that my mother can hear me outside the building. And every time during class, before class, I just hoped my teacher would have some other things that he may have to attend to, so that I don't have to go to class. But later, I pulled it through. So because the hardest part is always the beginning. That's how I began my interest. Martial art is a very special thing to me because I practiced it so long that I kind of forget what I was like before. I couldn't imagine how I would look like or would behave like or my personality would be like without martial art now. So during these 8 years, I always thought I haven't really thought about what martial art is to myself, but now I sometimes just think that it is actually a very important part of my life. For me, it is my confidence. It's where my confidence comes from because it makes me have faith in my own body, and this faith will extend to other things like academics or socializing and speaking. It lends me confidence in myself, and this confidence shaped my personality also very greatly. I'm not afraid of trying new things, and I'm not afraid of talking to strangers, new people, and getting to know each other. So to me, it is not only a skill, not only a thing that I can use to protect myself. Another very important thing that I have to say about what martial art is to me is that actually a lot of people have misconception of martial art because particularly in Chinese martial art, it has the spirit not to engage with others. It strengthens that you do not fight with others. It also strengthens that you have to tolerate. So after I started learning martial art, I actually haven't really fought anyone. I constantly, I also get annoyed by people that I don't like. But after learning it, it just calms me down. It makes me tolerate other people. And also the context that I live in shaped my interest very greatly. Nowadays, a lot of people don't really know about the true Chinese culture. And Chinese culture is a culture that has a lot of content in it. And it's very vast and broad, but also very deep. So I thought, as a Chinese, I should know something about Chinese culture. So I chose to practice Chinese martial art, which can give me a very good opportunity to know about Chinese culture because Chinese martial art is something embedded throughout the development of Chinese culture because it has been always a skill that even ancient Chinese practice all the time. And the spirit that I got from Chinese martial art also told me about a great amount of Chinese culture. For example, not being aggressive. It's something that's in Chinese culture that passed on to Chinese martial art and then passed on to me. And I also contemplate a lot about these qualities in Chinese martial art. So sometimes I found out that only people with confidence inside can be calm and helpful and peaceful to others. And only the people with fear and who do not trust themselves will try to attack first and will be aggressive because they are afraid of what others may do to them. It's the same as animals because animals will attack you when they're afraid. But when you get confidence in yourself, you will believe that you will be fine. And you also will be able to observe the surrounding and situations more fully and get a better understanding. And that will make you safer to yourself and to others. So I want to present my interest to the whole world by being international myself. Because actually I realized after coming to the WC that being international actually includes being cultural in your own culture context. Because only when you have your own culture, you can be international. Because you can gain other people's culture, and you can present your own culture to others. And so, how should I bring my interest, show my interest to the whole world? I think that by being international and going to other countries and teaching others Chinese martial art would be a very good approach because first, I can teach them skills, and I can make them more confident in themselves, and also make them safer for themselves, and also for people around them. And this is actually a way that I can bring out the benefit of learning Chinese martial art, and affect other people, and bring benefits to other countries as well, the whole world, and also it will spread my own culture into other countries because usually there are actually a lot of misconception and lack of understanding in Chinese culture because it's something so broad and complex that it is often hard for others who are not in this cultural context to understand. And someone like me to show them and teach them such a skill that is in the long run, for a long time, affected by Chinese culture. If I teach them, and this will also change their views about how they view China. So my dream in martial art is to inherit most of the skills that my teacher has, because he is actually someone who's not very well-rounded. But he specialized so much into Chinese martial art that he's not only 26 years old, but he's so specialized. And I just admire him so much. He wins contests and he also spread the culture into other countries by visiting other countries. He also learned the spirit and philosophy behind Chinese martial art by reading, and he also sets his own example in his everyday life because, unlike him, when regarding being affected in the personality by Chinese martial art, but he's way longer. And I just want to kind of be like him in the area of martial art because he is very good at martial arts. And trying to achieve that is actually a very hard task And I think that is basically my dream in the aspect of Chinese martial art. I really want to make some technology on my own because I'm really into making things in engineering.